Before I start having fun ripping you apart from the inside out, I just got one question. What's your favorite scary movie?
Open fire! Keep them off her.
So, are we going to pretend this still isn't us dating, even though we've just spent the whole day cuddling and having a movie marathon? Because that sounds very much like a couple's thing to me.
I mean, we're not dating, but slow down, Richard boy. I wouldn't say that we were either. I mean, do we really need to label it?
Whatever you say, Jade. If that makes you feel better at night. But we both know the truth here. And when we show up at Kendrick's Halloween party tonight, everyone else will know too.
Oh, please. Like I care about anyone's assumptions. If they don't ask directly, their thoughts don't matter. Now shut it, Richie Rich. The best part's about to come on. Oh, for the love of God. This better be an emergency. Like, seriously, someone better be dead. Jade speaking. What? Really? On Halloween? Where about? Okay, Justin and I'll be right there. I'll call the rest of the team on the way and have them meet us there.
Abandon the gate.
What was that
Go
all
back to the
about, love?
barricades.
Looks like she's out of tricks. Target the roof.
Well, movie's over, babyface. That was Kendrick. His fire department was called out to a scene in which they unfortunately found 2 dead bodies. He said the bodies have multiple stab wounds, indicating they were murdered, which means we have a case.
What? On Halloween, really?
That's exactly what I said. Come on, let's go and get this over with. The faster we can solve it, the faster we can come back to get ready for the party tonight.
Guys, I know it's Halloween and we all had plans tonight, but we've got to get this case solved before we get to our plans.
Yeah, my kids aren't going to be too happy if I can't take them trick-or-treating tonight. So hopefully we can solve this within the next few hours. What's the details?
Well, Jade got the phone call, so I'll let her tell us what's going on.
Actually, Kendrick from LS Fire Department and his team found the bodies.
Wait, my Kendrick? I thought he was at home setting up the party.
I was, and as I was about to try on my costume, my team and I got a call. Looked like some kids had poured gasoline on the side of a shed next to this building and started a fire. We were putting out the fire when I noticed 2 bodies lingering. They got multiple stab wounds, looked like someone gutted them pretty good.
I'll go across the street and see if I can get the store to give us access to the ATM footage. Maybe it happened to catch something.
Why'd you call Jade instead of me, babe? I was at home putting on this costume. I could have come straight here.
Well, actually, I didn't call Jade. LSPD told me to call Governor Nick. The governor then told me to contact the liaison of the FIB team for the bodies.
Wait a minute. Why'd LSPD tell you to call the governor?
They said it was because one of the kids they arrested, Brian Ross or something like that.
Oh crap. That's Nick's son. That's going to be a shitstorm for sure.
I came down here as fast as I could when I got the call. Nicole, I'm so sorry. I can't even believe this.
Save it, Nick. I just want to know, how the hell did our son get arrested when he's supposed to be with his father for the weekend?
I was going to take him to a Fright Night Fest, but then I got a call from one of the agencies. It was a tip about where Maurice was, and I had to come into the office to give the executive plans about what...
I don't give a rat's ass what you think you had to do, Nick. You were supposed to be with him this weekend. And now our son is about to sit in a jail cell for attempted arson because of your lack of care and attention for him.
Nicole, I'm doing the best I can for that boy, and the best I can at running this city. You seem to not grasp the gravity of the situation of a rogue agent being out on the streets like he is. He's a threat to the citizens, and I needed to have the agency follow up on that tip with my plans in place.
And our son needed his father tonight. You have always put your job before this family, and I've had it up to here with it. I mean, my God, Nick. You left him all alone without a single thought about what could happen to him.
He's 14 years old. I didn't think he needed a babysitter at all times.
No, he needs you to show that you care about him. You were the same way with Byron, and look at how much that son speaks to you. Byron probably hasn't even called you since he went away to college. Now Bryce thinks that he has to be some sort of criminal just to get you to pay attention to him.
Oh, I see. You want everything to be my fucking fault. Marriage falling apart, oh, that's Nick's fault. Kid deciding to be a little criminal, oh, that's definitely Nick's fault. You work just as much as I do at your firm, but you don't deserve any flack for that part, though, do you?
The difference is my job doesn't come before my family. Even as big as this case is that my firm is working on is, I'd drop it in a heartbeat for Bryce if he needed me. Can you honestly say that you would do the same?
Not that I am not loving Nick getting his ass handed to him, but this right here is not helping Bryce. Between the three of us, a senator, governor, and a lawyer, we need to convince the owner of that property to drop the charges against him.
You're right, Denise. Us arguing right now does not help him. Let's figure out how to not get them to charge him as an adult.
Actually, if we do what I am thinking we could do, he might not get charged at all.
Trish, we need that report in by tonight. I'm well aware what tonight is, but we cannot walk into that courtroom unprepared Monday. Our client is worth $20 million. Trish? Hello? Hey, Trish, sorry about that. I don't know what happened.
Sorry, this isn't Trish, but this is Janet Walters' office, right?
Yes, and this is Janet speaking. Who is this?
You don't need to know me, Janet, but just be aware that I know you, and I know what a horrible person you are.
Whoever you are, I'm hanging up the phone right now and...
I wouldn't do that if I were you. Especially not when I can see how defenseless you are in your office with no one around.
What do you want, you creep?
I only want to know one thing. Do you like scary movies, Janet?
What kind of game are you playing at, psycho? I'm hanging up the phone and I'm calling the cops. You're gonna be sorry when they get here.
All you had to do was answer the question, you bitch. Now I've got to gut you like a filthy animal that you are.
No, this can't be happening.
Are you sure this is the place the tip said it was?
Yes, I'm sure. I wrote down the address when I got the call.
Okay, we move in on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Pumpkins grin with a jagged smile. Evil laughter echoes from
Freeze, Greg! I'm gonna bring you in. Shit! That is definitely not Greg. Take him out on my command. Shoot!
Called in Stacy from our forensics team to give us a few details about the bodies. I'll go check with her and see if she has anything yet.
So, what do you guys know about Christy's new boy? Where did this guy come from?
Kendrick? Oh yeah, man, he's pretty cool. I mean, I don't know too much about him, other than he works for the LS Spy department. But he invited the team to his party tonight just because we're Christie's friends. I like him.
With you gone, Quentin in the hospital, and Riley kidnapped, Christy and I have the chance to bond. She met him while we were leaving our yoga class. He was leaving the gym across the street. He's a really good dude.
Good dude, my ass. Something ain't right with this guy. I don't trust him.
Jealous much, Baldy?
You do sound a bit bothered, man.
Me? Jealous? Absolutely not. I just don't trust him at all.
Look, I'm saying this because I care. Don't try and fuck this up for her. After everything she's been through with you, she deserves a chance to be happy, don't you think?
As I was telling Tasha here, these bodies couldn't have been dead more than 1 to 2 hours. The blood hasn't even coagulated yet. Since no identification was found on them, I'll have to take DNA samples back to my lab.
I'm sorry to have pulled you in so late. I know you probably had plans tonight. We just needed results fast before the scene gets contaminated.
No worries, I'm happy to help. Your sister and I were supposed to have been on a date night for a Fright Night theme event, but she got called in on the tip at the last minute, so I was at home for the night.
Guys, I was able to get just a single shot from the ATM footage. Y'all need to see this.
You've got to be shitting me. Our killer is in a popular costume, making it 10 times harder to find them.
So much for making the party tonight.
We've got to alert everyone in the city. If the killer is in full costume on the night everyone else is in costume, they could literally blend in and be anyone.
Even more bad news. That was LSPD again. we've got another body, which means another crime scene. They found the body near a law firm in Rockford Hills.
This killer is moving fast. There's 3 dead bodies within at least 2 hours.
A law firm in Rockford Hills. Wait a second. Didn't the building where these bodies were found used to be an old courthouse?
Yes, this used to be a courthouse about 10 years ago before they moved over near Richmond.
So the new victim was found at a law firm and current victims were found at the old courthouse. A law firm and a courthouse. That's so specific. Any chance there could be a connection between the two?
We can't guess that because we haven't identified these 2 bodies yet. Without knowing them, that could just be a useless, weird coincidence.
Let me hurry back to my lab to get the results. The more you all know about the bodies out there, the faster you guys can catch whoever did this.
Mario, you and I will check out the other crime scene. Christy and Lamar, you two stay here and continue to investigate this area for anything suspicious. We will call you from our scene to find out if there is a connection between the two. Jade, alert the media and tell them to be on the lookout for this killer. It's very dangerous tonight.
Weasel News. Reporting live from the scene of where 2 dead bodies were found, murdered, stabbed to death on this Halloween night. Local authorities and the FIB tactical team have issued out a warning following tonight's events. The killer is in a masked Halloween costume, attempting to blend into the crowd so that you may be unaware of his presence. It is not safe, so be aware and stay protected. John, reporting out.
I guess the tip was wrong. I'm sorry, Taylor. I really thought we had something.
Well, it's not a total loss. You do know who these guys are, right?
No, I've never seen them. Who are they?
This is the Lost. They are a gang best known for weapons trading and narcotics dealing. They've been laying low for weeks, and if they resurface, that means... Let me call Nick.
Yeah. Taylor, I'm in a bit of a situation over here, so whatever it is, make it quick, please.
The tip was faulty. It wasn't to Greg. We got the Lost instead, and they got some heavy artillery here too. You know, if they are back on the streets, that means so is
goddamn Deke Sims.
So let me get this straight. Basically, you want some of my crew to deal out your product because you can't right now?
I'm working on something big, and I cannot have the cops on me right now. I just escaped from the feds a month ago. I can't have my boys fucking up and blowing this for me.
So you want my crew to take the heat for this shit if they get caught? I got cops on me too right now, motherfucker. And then you know Maurice Brown got them all up in our business. What's in it for me and mine? You know the Vagos don't come at a cheap price, man.
Look, from businessman to businessman, I know you all about a good deal. So how's this? 45% combined to however much product y'all move and how many weapons y'all trade.
45%? Damn, that's almost half. You're not bullshitting me, is you, though?
One thing you'll learn about me is I don't bullshit. I wouldn't have my boys reach out to you if I was playing games. I know fucking over the Vagos is like asking for your head on a platter for dinner. Your head honcho don't play. What I'm offering is for real. I told you I'm working on something big, and it's a guaranteed big payday. So we got a deal or what?
Just what do you think you're doing? I told you we need to lie low. That means no weapons trades. And who is this guy?
He's someone I'm doing business with. What are you talking about, man?
I will not speak about our business in front of whoever the hell this guy is.
Don't worry, bro. I was just about to roll out of here anyway. I got shit to do. Deke, we gonna talk later, though. Remember that, man.
I just got word from the other agency that my agency is partnered with, that they raided a warehouse full of your guys. Then they found our crates of guns along with them. They were getting ready to make a sale.
I told you, I have business I need to get. So I told my boys to make a sale tonight because it's Halloween. No one would have suspected a thing if they dressed the part, so I didn't think it was that big of a risk.
Well, you thought wrong! The feds raided that place and now they know it's your gang. Now they know for sure that you are back in town. Don't you see how stupid that was of you to do?
It wasn't supposed to go down like that, man!
Well, it did go down like that. I told you, I cannot have you connecting back to me. You better find a way to fix this, and fast.
I'll figure something out. Throw them off their trail. Just don't worry about it. It's not gonna come back on us.
Oh, I know it's not, because make no mistake, I'll kill you myself before I let them connect the dots back to me.
I said, I'll fix it.
In the meantime, I'll figure out how to get our weapons back, and I'm also going down there to the hospital to see that agent. I need to see if I can get to his medical files to see if there has been any progress. My daughter Christy shouldn't be there tonight because she has a Halloween party to attend. I'll call you if I find out something.
It looks like our victim over here has the same type of stab wounds as the bodies over there with you.
From the pictures around the building, this seems to have been the victim's office. The body here is Janet Walters.
Oh yeah, she was a big-time prosecutor. She won nearly all her cases she ever worked.
Maybe that's the connection. The cases she worked on. Jade, have we got anything at all back from Stacy with the results?
Bringing her in on the line right now. Here she goes. Stacy, do you have anything yet?
I was able to get blood samples fairly quickly to confirm the identities of our victims were Michael Bourne and his wife, Stephanie Bourne.
Wait, you mean Judge Michael Bourne?
Yeah. His sample matches the file for Judge Michael Bourne of Los Santos Courthouse.
So we have Janet Walters, a prosecutor.
And Michael Bourne, a judge?
Janet was killed in her law firm, and Michael was killed in an abandoned courthouse.
That's no coincidence. Jade, can you pull files and see if they have any cases connected to each other?
Already did that as soon as Stacy confirmed he was a judge. They have one court case that connects the both of them. From the details, it looks like it was a case where a driver under the influence was being charged with vehicular manslaughter. The victim that was killed was Marcy Cruz. The passenger that survived was her boyfriend, DeMarco Brown.
DeMarco sounds like he could be our guy. What happened with the case?
According to the statements from DeMarco, last Halloween, the driver, Spencer Colt, crashed into him and his girlfriend. They were leaving the parking lot of a movie theater. The case closed with Spencer Colt being found not guilty.
I pulled the transcriber notes as well. It describes DeMarco as traumatized and enraged by the outcome of the case. So much so that he stood up in the courtroom and swore to kill them all. He had to be escorted out by several policemen.
If my girlfriend was killed by a drunk driver and he got off scot-free, that would drive me crazy too.
He's got to be our guy. Jade, Justin, send us the address to him and whoever else is on his defense team. We've got to get them to safety before he gets to them.
I've got the address to the only other person on the defense team, the paralegal, Tristan Fallon.
And I'm sending you Spencer's address.
There's something else you guys should know. The victims were killed with a knife with a jagged edge. These were not clean, straight cut wounds to their bodies.
Did you hear that, Lamar? That sounded like gunshots.
Yeah, and it came from this way. Team, we are about to go check something out real quick. Christy, come this way. Hey you, where are you going, man? He's got a gun, and he's got the costume on.
get away.
Get off me, man. You can't prove I did anything.
We will see about that, won't we? Now be your ass still. You are under arrest.
Guys, we might have our guy on 34th and Lexington. There were some gunshots that went off a couple blocks back. He might have killed someone.
I'll send some LSPD officers in to check it. Take him in for questioning.
What the fuck, man? Just leave me alone. Please. Please. Why are you doing this?
Because it's fun.
I managed to make my plan work. I made a deal with the owner of the property to drop all charges. Bryce will serve no jail time, but he will serve 400 hours of community service.
Oh, thank God. I'd rather him do community service than be in jail. Thank you, sis.
I guess I owe you a thank you as well, Senator Walsh.
I didn't do this for your thank you, Nick. I did this for my nephew. He's just a little misguided right now, and he shouldn't be severely punished for being a lost teenager. Now, I have to go tend to some very important business, but LSPD will be releasing him in an hour.
When Bryce gets released, I'll be taking him home with me. Maybe I can still salvage his Halloween myself.
What? Why would you take him? It's still my weekend with him.
Oh, now you're suddenly concerned with taking care of your son.
I'm sick of you acting like I don't care about...
Probably work calling you, right? You know, the thing you always put before us. Go ahead and take the call, Nick. As I said, I'm taking my son with me.
God damn it. What is it now?
Governor, obviously the tip we got was faulty. It didn't lead us to Maurice, but it did lead us to a illegal weapon trade. Why would someone give us a tip for the wrong criminals?
It's almost like someone did it to throw us off.
So I was thinking, what if the tip called in was from Maurice himself?
This night couldn't get any worse. Get Justin on the line and help him run a trace on where that tip came from.
Are you sure this is going to work? I mean, we look silly in these costumes.
That's the point. We can sneak past murder security with these on. They won't see our weapons and they won't see us as threats.
Okay, and you're sure he's in there? Like, we're not about to risk our lives for nothing, right?
Money is his right-hand man. He should know where the evidence tapes will be at.
It's not looking good for you. I'm sure you're aware of the alert that was put out by the media tonight about a killer wearing the same costume you are. LSPD found 5 dead bodies brutally gunned down in their home, and then we caught you running away from us with a gun in your hand. You see how that doesn't look good, right?
Well, spectators are not gonna work on me. Why, you ask? Because I did it. Oh, I killed them all. More would have been dead if you'd have stopped me.
You realize you're confessing to the murder of a total of 8 people, right? That's a life sentence.
Well, as much as I like to take the credit for the ugliness or the kill of the family.
What do you mean you didn't kill the others? If you didn't, then who did?
Lamar, I got a match on the facial recognition system for the guy you and Christy picked up. He is not our killer. This guy's name is Jarrett Ward. He's been in and out of psychiatric wards for years, for aggravated assault, animal abuse, battery, and attempted murder.
Also, LSPD just called in with another body. It was the paralegal Tristan. Body was found at his firm in Richmond Hills. Tasha and Mario are on their way to Spencer Cole's house before DeMarco gets to him.
Okay, thanks Jade and Justin. Christy, he's not our guy. This not DeMarco, this is Jared Ward. According to the files Jay's had, this guy is a psychopath, but he's not our killer of the other bodies tonight. LSPD just found the body of Tristan at his farm across town, so this guy definitely couldn't have done it.
Okay, got it. Jared Ward, do you have any idea where DeMarco Brown is?
Hell, I don't know that other killer at all. I know we used the situation because it was alerted that y'all were looking for him.
So you just killed an innocent family and tried to get away with their murders? You disgust me.
Well, what can I say? A guy's got a trial, right?
Why them, though? Why murder that family?
Big must be detectives. They were home.
FIB, DeMarco Brown, put the knife down and step away from Spencer.
Please, help me.
DeMarco, we know who you are, and we know why you have done what you have done.
You have me mistaken. I'm only doing this because it is fun.
Tasha, Mario, Jade and I managed to hack further into DeMarco's files. He was ordered to take mandatory therapy sessions after what happened in the courthouse. According to his therapist notes, DeMarco developed a split personality where the other person inside his head feels the need to take revenge on people who wronged him. She noted that when the other personality came out, he often sounded like the killer from the Scream horror movie.
His therapist also notes that DeMarco often recalled back to the moment of the car crash that killed his girlfriend Marcy. The therapist thinks that the other personality was developed due to the traumatic experience from that. Check this out. According to when he often recalled back, the movie that they were watching coming from the theaters was Scream 3, as part of the Halloween rerun at night.
Are you telling me that he believes right now?
He believes he is Ghostface. He's having a psychotic episode.
Please shoot this son of a bitch. He's crazy.
I'm gonna cut his throat open, and then as soon as I'm done with him, you two are next if you don't leave me.
DeMarco, come back to reality. This isn't you. This is all in your head. You're trying to avenge Marcy, but this is not the way to do it.
Marcy?
Yes, Marcy. Your ex-girlfriend that was killed in a car accident by the guy you're currently holding. You were leaving the movie theater when it happened. Remember?
I remember now. This piece of shit killed her, and then at court she got no justice for what happened to her. That's why I killed him. And that's why I must kill him.
Wait, no. It was an accident, man.
Of course it was you.
It was me that did what? What the fuck are you doing here? And how the fuck did you find me?
Our tech analyst traced the phone call that we got an anonymous tip on, and this is the location the call was from, according to the trace.
Why'd you do it, Sean? Why give us a faulty tip when we were all looking for Maurice?
Like I told y'all before, I'm not looking for him for the same reasons y'all are. I'm looking for him for that reward money. And shit, it can do a lot for my resources.
How'd you know about the weapons trade? Rumor is their boss, Deke Sims, hasn't been seen in months, so how'd you know?
Again, as I said before, I've been in the streets more than y'all have. There's a lot of shit that goes down that doesn't get past me. Deke Sims has been back for a few weeks now, and he's moving smarter than y'all are. Me personally, I'm impressed. I thought I'd just give y'all a little something for your troubles and get on and get that reward money, but you stepping on my toes.
Since this is just about the money for you, and you don't actually give a damn about getting justice of getting Maurice, stay out of our way. We need to bring him in so he can pay for his crimes.
No. You stay the fuck out of my way. I'm bringing him in. I don't care what I gotta do or who I gotta go through to do it.
Not only did we get the confession from DeMarco himself, but the knife he had also matched the description perfectly of what Stacy said. With the jagged edge, he definitely committed those murders.
Jared's crazy ass is being processed for the family he killed. The ballistics from his gun match the bullets found at the crime scene of that poor family. He's going to prison for murder this time.
Since the case is all wrapped and the night is still young, high chance we make Hendrix's party tonight still?
Yes, I called him 10 minutes after we wrapped the case and he said the party's still on and everyone is still invited.
Yes! Let's go. I knew I liked that guy.
Good. I need some fun after this night.
As much as I want to, I have to save whatever's left of tonight for my kids. At least get an hour trick-or-treating in with them.
I might swing by after I see my own kids, but I'll definitely call Taylor and Stacy so they could come.
Yeah, I'm actually going down to the hospital to see Quentin, so I actually am not going to be able to come.
Good, Mario, because you weren't one of the ones invited. I'm about to head to Kendrick's, so guess I'll see the rest of you all there.
Excuse me, everyone. I just wanted to say something real quick, if you all don't mind. Tonight turned out amazing. I mean, wow. You all look fantastic. I wanted to publicly say thank you to my beautiful girlfriend, Christy, over there, because she helped put all this together and made it all possible.
Stop. It was nothing really, babe.
It was a lot to me. You're simply amazing. I'm so glad to call you mine. Alright, y'all can have y'all music. That's all I wanted to say. Let's party.
Kevin? What are you doing here? Hey, is that Quentin's medical files in your hands?
Oh, Mario. I was here to see how he was doing when I got to thinking I can find out who shot him. Figured if I had his files, it'd just help me remember how bad of a shape he's in, and it'd motivate me to find the shooter. Anyways, gotta go.
You take the front and I'll take the back, okay? Remember what we came here for.
I got it. I remember. I wouldn't move if I were you.
Armani James. It's been a long time, man. We need to have a talk.